Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Kahakodash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Rule well that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yahanan Awaf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And what you see on the screen right here is just pretty much a still of Star Trek. I'm not sure exactly which one this was. This is the one where the lady, she was the captain. I can't think of her name on there. I kind of grew up to the Captain Picard captain or whatever. And of course I watched the ones with my grandmother. She used to be a real Trekkie fan back in the days with the original with my man's what's this guy name? Captain Kirk. I can't think of his real name in real life right off. But anyway, so I was watching it last night, and there was, this dream or this vision came back to me that I had a while back, and I never spoke on it. But, I was in, I felt as if I was in the chariot. I was in the chariot. I believe that, and I was definitely in space. And in the room that I was in, it was like this huge room. It was like I was in a bedroom. It was like my bedroom or my quarters in the chariot. And, the ceiling was so high. It wasn't shaped like a square, like how a regular room is shaped. Like how it's kind of like, you got, corner to corner square type of deal. It wasn't shaped like that. It was shaped more like a curvature to it. But the ceiling was very, very tall. Like I remember that, my ceiling was like, I don't know, 2-3 stories. The room was massive, but it had this one huge bed in the center of it. And I was just sitting there, and I was so comfortable, and I was so at peace. Because I knew that I had made it. I was in the chariot, and most definitely, I knew that I was flying. I was within the skies. And the way that it was moving, it was so peaceful, so beautiful. And actually the colors remind me of these exact colors. That was even like the glow of the room. The room even actually looked like these colors that you see around what they have considered to be space right here, So I was listening to the Apostle today, Apostle Gabar, and earlier he had put up a video where, talking about GMS, where, we're hearing about more visions, more dreams, and seeing more spottings of UFO, or what they consider, or what the world would consider to be UFOs, and angels. The elders down in California, the GMS out there, it was an angel that appeared, and by the Spirit, I believe that was an angel. He was definitely off steer. He looked stoic. And when you look at his outfit that he had on, it was kind of similar to these colors right here. More of a copper type of color, but he appeared to be muscular, and he had a real aura about him that was just really, really super duper serious, So I just wanted to just do my little part, my little piece on just, bringing back the vision that I had. It's been a while ago. I never spoke on it. I didn't want to speak on it, but I can just remember just sitting there on that big, huge bed, just looking up into the ceiling of this quarters that I was in, and just being so super duper relaxed, and being so super duper, just relaxed that I had made it. I had that sense that, I made it off this planet. I made it, from the destruction that was, that had hit or came to this planet. Or the Americas rather. So, that's my take on it. And again, like I said, I know I was flying. We was flying. I know that the ship was moving. It reminded me of this aura that you see around this ship right here. Even my room was somewhat of that color. So, hey, like I said again, man, I was so just at peace, man. Like it was a peace that was brought over me. Again, like I said, the room was enormous. And when you think about it, if the ships or what they call the fathership is as big as what we're thinking it is, or, just our little human calculations. If it's that big, I can see my room being 3 stories high with no problems at all. That it seemed like it was that high. That's how high the ceiling went in my one single quarter. Like you being at you see a building and you're driving by a building and it's 3 stories. That's what it looked like to me, like 3 to 4 stories, something like that. It was enormous on the inside. It was lofty. And the scriptures talks about the loftiness of the Lord too, as well. But it was very lofty. It was so spacious. So I'm gonna end out there. I pray that the lesson was edifying with that. Kwam Yashala.